What up, YouTube? Plant here, and today I'm in a little bit of a rush because I leave in 2 days, which means that I have to get a video out now. And to be honest with you, I don't really have a plan as for what this video is going to be about, but I kind of have some ideas. So first off, I do have some longer form content planned, like proper scripted long form content. I'm talking videos that are at least 30 plus minutes long. There's at least 2 of those in the works. I don't know how long they're going to take because I kind of work on them as I can, as I'm able to. And so what I want to do is eventually start doing this long form essay-esque content, because that's the kind of stuff I enjoy to watch. Well, I like to watch, I should say. And so I really want to move in that direction for the channel. I want to get into the habit of doing these long form videos every once in a while. That being said, I still love doing commentary, and I still love talking about goings on in the YouTube / gaming / technology / whatever universe, because those are things that just interest me. And if I see something I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. That's just how it is. Video games are honestly one of my biggest passions in life, and I say that as somebody who also makes music. That's also a passion of mine, but we'll get into that at some point. But yeah, I've been playing video games since I was a kid, and so video games have just been a constant part of my life. And so I really want to try and do a series where I cover the games that really shaped me as a person, or games that really impacted me on like an emotional level. So for example, I talk about Persona a lot, and there's a reason for that. I really felt connected to those characters. And you know what? I decided that I want to make a long form video about it. Specifically Persona 5, because that was the first one that I had played. And then I since went back and played Persona 4 and stuff like that. And then I'm waiting for the release of Persona 3 through 5 on Switch so I can play those. And it's just a really exciting time to be into video games, in my opinion. And I really want to do a long form video about Persona because it is a series that means a lot to me. And even if it doesn't do well, I'll still be proud of it from the standpoint of, hey, this is something that I'm very passionate about. And, I got my thoughts out there. And it's just kind of nice to be able to put my thoughts out into the YouTube ether, if you will. Because it feels productive. I feel productive when I get a video done, even if it's about nothing like this one is, honestly. And I feel so bad because normally I prepare the night before, but what happened was I overslept. So today's video isn't going to be up to the quality that I want it to be, and I'm really sorry for that. But I'm going to try and avoid this in the future. My goal is to just keep my schedule consistent, and so that's why I wanted to get something out now. I tried to look for a topic to talk about, but it's just not coming to me today. And so I just wanted to talk about things that I have planned for the future, just so you know that I'm not, giving up on this or just chilling, doing nothing, because that's just not how I am. When I want to do something, I do it. And so I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea, basically. So, I'll be doing my best to put out some long form content in the future. I don't know how long that will take. It'll probably take me a while because I've never scripted anything properly before. And, if there's anything to go off of my experiences from college and high school, I really hate writing essays, so I feel like writing a script is kind of the same thing. And I kind of fall into the similar traps of, oh, this is boring, I should step away for a while, and then I just stop. So I really want to do content like that, but it's so time consuming, especially when you consider that a lot of the content that I have in mind for the channel that I want to do later is a lot of very visual, very not heavily edited, but edited so that it makes the point that I'm trying to make, if that makes sense. And so it's just it's a lot of work. But I'm willing to do that because these are things that I'm passionate about. It just might take a while. That's all. And I also just want to avoid burnout. So occasionally, I'll put out long form content, but I don't want it to be all long form content, because if I got to the point where I did all long form content, right, even if those videos do really well, I just wouldn't want to put myself through that, because that's a lot of work. And I know creators who put out long form content and they upload maybe like once a month, and for me that's just, I don't know, like that's too long for a project for me, to be honest. Like once a month, I gotta separate some of what I talk about with some commentary or some discussion of what's going on in gaming, because I feel like staying relevant is very important, and staying up to speed is very important. And it's just fun. Like if there's a topic that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it, and that's just how it's going to be. I really do enjoy YouTube. It is stressful sometimes because I'm not the most organized person, and I will admit that until the end of time. I'm not organized at all. And so sometimes I just end up procrastinating until the last minute. But I try not to do that, and I'm trying to get better at it. It's just a bad habit that I have. But in the future, I really do want to try and level myself out. And so far, I've been sticking pretty well to my schedule, and I'm very proud of that. I don't think I've missed an upload yet. So that's just something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm really excited to bring you guys more interesting content, longer form content, and content that really highlights what I'm interested in. Because doing commentary is fun. Yeah, I mean, I have a blast doing it, but I feel like there's some things that have just impacted me, as far as like video games or movies or whatever, have impacted me so much that I feel like I have to get my thoughts and my ideas out there. And that's what I want to start doing. If you follow the channel at all, you'll see that I have a game, I think it's like a gaming playlist, that's what I called it. And that's where all my gaming content will go. I want to do a separate playlist for like my long form content, just so I can keep everything organized and clean, and when people come to my channel. I also want to do a preview video as well, so that people can get more of an idea of what the channel is about. And I also want to work on my branding, because my branding is not the best. Anyway, this video was just a short little rant. It's kind of an addendum to my plans for the channel video, if you've seen that. So if you liked the video, remember to hit that like button, hit that comment button, and subscribe.